So this is how intense it is. This is attempt number 2. And if you're able to hear my voice this time, hopefully, because it's exhausting, you could hit 555. And if you're watching on the replay, oh, thank God. All right. I'm tired. Can you hear me this time? Thank God. So, these are the things that when it literally happens, this is what goes on. So anyone that was live for the first attempt at this, you see this actually playing out. Sometimes I joke around. I say, I love to give the real life evidence to what's happening. But, when you're really trying to get this work done, it's very exhausting. So bear with me. We just had a major glitch. The glitches are happening. So hopefully people will get it. We'll probably leave this part of the recording because people say, oh, yeah, what's going on? So we just had a major glitch if you are watching. And if you are here, grateful if you click the like button. We'll share this out later. This is what we deal with. The reality's glitching. So here we are. And hopefully people will get this. Well, you got in on divine timing, Poppy. I appreciate everyone coming on. It's working now. So, as I was going to talk about, something feels wrong. So we all just kind of witnessed something that it doesn't make sense. But in the quantum, I share about the quantum, maybe this glitch that somehow it takes this message and it makes it go around the world. All right. So this is what happens when we're in these energies. And you feel this, the enormity of the stillness that we're in. You might be, noticing, everything seems so still, very quiet. And it doesn't make rational sense. And I'm going to be talking all about this today. Blue Amazon 888. Thank you so much for the super chat. I'm so grateful. Let's get it right. Let's make sure the stream doesn't go down again. I'm so grateful for everyone being here. All right. The stream just went down. Sometimes in the universe, it's just confirmation of what I am about to discuss. So, I'm just killing some time because we just had the glitch. Please keep hitting that like as you're coming in. We'll get back. This is a transitional phase. So like just what just happened, sometimes we have to reset the app, reset things. Your everyday life is being reset. 2025, this is the final message. And some people are saying, thank God, this is the final message for 2025. What we literally just witnessed live on the air is it's a representation of what, we have been going through all year. And if you're coming in, we're going to be talking about the transitional phase, momentum building to release, new energies. Are you feeling overwhelmed? I was just overwhelmed 5 minutes ago when the whole live stream went down. Oh, wow. Ending the old consciousness of separation, what your soul is craving right now. It's one big powerful word. Integrity over shortcuts. And what was the only thing that mattered? Like myself, I'm sure a lot of people, when it comes to their soul's growth, their spiritual awakening, you had a very tough and very a year that really, it actually brought out the best of you. And when we go through that anytime we go through a sustained period of time at a certain frequency, it changes us. And that's the Heinrich metamorphosis. A caterpillar does not want to basically become liquefied on the inside so that it could become a beautiful butterfly. Today, we get to finally spread our wings and fly. And sometimes in inopportune conditions, we need to perform at our finest. And we literally have to do this live today on the air as as it crashes. Fit Brit, thank you so much. I'm so grateful for you, Light Warrior. I love you, Fit Brit. We are going to be fit in 2026, spiritually, mentally, and physically. Okay. Something feels wrong, speaking to a bunch of friends of mine, and you kind of feel that depression. The soul is tired of the outer world experience that it's having. In 2025, it had to get really intense for you on a personal level. Remember that when you're on the ascension journey, when you're going through a spiritual awakening process, we all are, we came here for a unique life experience. It's a unique life experience. So what you're going through is different than me. What I'm going through is different than Bob or Matt or Joe, right? So we're all having a different experience, but we could discuss the energy themes or what we're going through. And right now we're going through a transitional phase, a pause. I could see it, within, say, the work. There's certain things we literally had to wow, there's real life evidence here. Literally had a glitch. The whole live stream went down. Okay. That's a microcosm of what we went through this year. You couldn't hear me. You couldn't hear my voice. And, I had to live through that this year, the hurt of not having your voice even heard, when that was prevented, right? No matter how much I was talking before, you absolutely could not hear my voice no matter what. And it's very frustrating. It was very frustrating. So I had to go backwards. I had to reset the live stream. In 2025, maybe your voice wasn't heard. Maybe connections were, missed. And, these are the life lessons that we have to go through. And we have to go through that reset. About 7.5 minutes ago, I had to reset the whole live stream in order to get this message out there. And things in life, it is important, okay? When love, passion, when you choose daily and not conditional, what matters lasts and not dependent on mood. My work, I'm using my work right now because it literally just happened. It's very important to me. I love it. I'm passionate about it. No matter what, this live stream had to get on the air. No matter how much the universe is going to glitch this live stream, we were coming live today. I appreciate everyone being in the live chat, okay? In your life, when you make choices, you have to, and I've been sharing this very strongly in the last few days, this is the last message of 2025. Let's make it a good one. Right? We just had to fight through that. And that's really what we have to fight for, what we love. We have to fight with a passion. All right. If this is going to be, right. And this is how the universe tests you, right? How much do you want to get this live stream out? Right. Let's throw the whole thing off. Right. Everyone saw it. Right. What the heck's going on? Right. So what are you passionate about? Are you ready to stand for it? Are you going to stand very firmly? And sometimes when it gets so painful, it makes us better at what we're doing. It shows the world, it shows the people, it shows your vocation, it shows your true love. How much it means. Speaking to a lot of my divine masculine in the past week, there is something that's missing. There's a depression. There's a lack of inspiration, especially in this world. Divine masculine seeks the inspiration and it charges them up, and that it creates a positive feedback loop. What is your inspiration? A message that resonates in my soul for this entire year. And when you have that inspiration, and it's not cut off and your voice could finally be heard. Wow, what a great thing. What a great thing you guys could hear me right now, that the live stream, right? If this went down and I just couldn't get on the air, right, today, I say, wow, the world can hear me. And you're just motivated to do it. When you get to this level, it's that you're beyond motivated, driven. You're beyond motivated, driven to do your vocation. You're beyond motivated. You're driven for your true passionate love. You're beyond motivated. You're driven for your everyday life. It gets very intense. For those that are driven like me, like this is a time period that I struggle with, right? Like some people need motivation to get up off the couch. But there's some people like me, and you're hearing this right now. You actually struggle that you feel like you're being you're not productive. How many people are experiencing this in this now moment? You could raise your hand in the chat, leave a comment. There's actually an enormity in the stillness. Everything is very still right now, and it could drive you banana sandwich. And it feels wrong. It feels very wrong. You're accustomed to certain things. The more that you, it's hard to grasp the quantum concept. But when you grasp the quantum concept, and you're always going to go through it. You could see me go through it live on the air, right? I didn't expect the live stream to go down and no one could hear me, right? And then now I start panicking, right? Will I be able to get it through? Well, that's what 2025 represented for us. And going through this, it actually makes the work of what we're doing actually better. This is how God refines us. So as we use this everyday life example of the literal live stream going down, God is refining me to get this message, maybe to refine the message, maybe to make it the best that everyone needs to hear, because this is the final message of 2025. This is the 9-year. The previous version of yourself, those that have been part of this community all year long, you might be finding me for the first time today. You must have put an end to the previous version of yourself. We are going to finish strong today, no matter what. The universe could glitch this live stream. We are going to finish strong. And you could throw up the 999 and you could write, "It's over, kid." You had to put an end to the previous version of yourself. Period. The end. Done. It's over. And you crave the peace. I've been really sharing strongly and teaching the people about the nervous system. It's so important as we go into 2026. You really have to focus on your nervous system. And your nervous system, it's going to really dictate what you experience in life. Today I opted for Pinguino. Pinguino makes my nervous system feel beautiful. A lot of people, they will judge you. You might be the divine masculine. I spoke to all of you. You were judged, right, for your strength. But in reality, you just wanted to be a kid. You just wanted to have love. You wanted to wake up one day and not worry about the knife being stabbed in your back. You just want to have your nervous system calm. But as a man, you had to fight for your family, which is your spiritual family of the world. In life, men like me just wanted Pinguino. Men like me just wanted their love. But for years, we had to fight with everything that we had for that one day that you could be calm. For one day, you could just be the kid that you actually are. And this is the differentiation. I've been sharing about this. Weak men create tough times. And these tough times were men like me that just wanted Pinguino, that just wanted his divine counterpart, that just wanted peace, that just wanted their nervous system to be calm. You had to fight with everything you had for years. And yet I remain, and yet you remain, brother. And you guys raised up the ranks. Post-2020 has not been easy. And we had to finish it off in 2025. You thought, and we all said the same thing. Oh my God, this again? But it came from a different place. What it did was it sparked a fire inside of you, the leadership that's inside of you. And you said, this again? And the fire, the lions erupted inside of you. You said, this is ridiculous, right? Are you kidding me? And that's what we need. If you're a woman, how you doing? Your nervous system needs to be calm. That's why you were seeking the whole life. You were actually seeking the strength of the divine masculine so that your nervous system could actually be calm. Several weeks ago, I put up a video. It's exploding on YouTube. And I shared how, through free will, going into next year, some people are going to have an incredible experience and some people aren't going to make it. And in that video, I gave you the answer. And if you still haven't watched it, God gives me the answer right in front of your face. The answer was those two swans. And if you can't do what those two swans are doing, that is the problem. It was the main thing that I learned this year. I did the video. It's there. It's waiting for you. God will reveal the truth to you. You don't know how it's going to actually play out, but God is going to reveal the truth to you. And the only way, it's the only way. It is the only way. It's period, the end. It's non-debatable. This is the answer. The only way that this all would have survived was unconditional love. Watch the swans. Watch what they do. That was the answer. It's simple. In nature, that's why I go out to nature. That's why I study nature. That's why I spent years alone. Know thyself. You want to attract a partner in 2026? Know thyself. You want to be the best there is at your work? What's the answer? Know thyself. It's know thyself, and that's it. What's the greatest power of the universe? I am, and that's it. And that's it. And that's how God revealed the truth to me. What a year, 2020. This is the final message today. Smash the like button. Let's go, kid. That video will pop up on the screen on replay if you haven't watched it. Because you're getting this today. You say, is God going to reveal the truth to me? Right now, we are in a pause or a void. And this is so that momentum can build for a massive release in your body, right? So you're in the void. I'm in the void. We're all uncomfortable. Momentum is building, and momentum continues to build. The example that I've given in the past is when God pulls back on the bow and arrow and you're ready to launch. So you're that arrow and you're ready and you're being pulled back and you actually feel like you're going backwards. You're actually not going backwards. You are ready to launch. 2026, ready to launch. Momentum needs to build to release. That's why you get pulled back like the arrow. Okay, the chat is blowing up right now. Leave a comment if you're feeling this. So there are new energies that are coming in, right? We see them in the Schumann resonance, right? These new energies are unknown. It's actually brand new energies that are coming in. And you feel overwhelmed. Heck, I feel overwhelmed. I talk to my buddies in the gym. They feel overwhelmed. Everyone feels overwhelmed. It's okay. And if you're a person that wants to do better in 2026, realize the things that are triggering you very poorly. And that's why God in the past few days has given us this situation. Anna cat meow, meow. Oh, the beautiful cats, the beautiful kittens, the beautiful lions. Anna, thank you so much for the super chat. I'm so grateful for the support. I love you, Anna. Thank you so much for that. You got to recognize your power. That's what this year was about. It's exhausting. You feel fatigue and exhaustion. Listen carefully. Fatigue and exhaustion that sleep cannot touch. This is how you know it's a frequency. This is how you know it's emotions. This is how you know that you're upgrading in the quantum. I know some people will say, oh, this sounds like spiritual wackadoo stuff. So what is a tangible thing? The chat is blowing up again. Fatigue and exhaustion that sleep cannot touch. Okay. Lion Teach writes yes. Okay. BJ Prickett. Okay. Fitbrit. All right. If you are feeling this, leave a comment so others, you feel this fatigue and exhaustion, and it gets you to cry. You're crying out to God. The sleep cannot touch it because you're changing at a quantum level. This is known as the subconscious. It's the subconscious programs. Okay, if you want to do better and you want to have a better life in 2026 and have guidance, all I could do is guide you on your evolutionary journey. If you are a person, if you come onto this message, right, and some people will get triggered by this, it's your problem, and you think that you're going to pay some guru to do it for you, you're wrong, and it will never change. All the things in my life that I had to do them on my own, and all I could do was show up as the lighthouse. I'm going to do it all year in 2026, and just like every year previous to that, there is no one that could save you. There is no one that's going to come out of the sky, a unicorn, always a magical unicorn. And I know some people don't, and some people are admitting it right now, and there were times to say, what's going on? This is a game of life. It's actually a game. Did you know that this was a game? And we have to have fun with it. And this is like the Earth School. And we're trying to figure out, oh, wow, look at our manifestation skills. And we're trying to figure out a puzzle. Don't get triggered. Stop today and say, you know what? In 2026, I'm going to start creating my life. And I don't know. And I get it. I went through this. I start kicking and screaming, right? I get you. If you're getting triggered, I get it. Because I said, well, what's going on? Because the whole programs, you thought that you were going from A to B in life, and then all of a sudden I did the quantum chart. I'm going through the quantum. You have no idea, and it's scary. I know it's scary. But we have to be tough now. Otherwise, you'll never make it. It's not a message of fear. It's a message of empowerment. There were things, and that's why I constantly have these reminders, gratitude for God that actually gave me these opportunities that I could perform at my finest. Wow. Because if I go back to 2019, how I was living, and I say, okay, you have to go back to that, I would say, no, I'm out of here. I don't even want to live that way no more. How many people resonate with that? Look at that, 369 Tesla code. I appreciate everyone. Poet 144 Records, love you, bro. 114 Records, love you, bro. I appreciate you. Alma, thank you so much for the super chat. Happy New Year. Year one. It's year one. Uncle Mike and your family, and to the Dear Soul family, I love you all from snowy Canada. Shout outs to my Canadians, eh? I love you guys. I don't know how you do it in the cold. It's listen, everyone does their thing, right? I share about my sauna autophagy stuff. Some people do cold baths, right? And sometimes we struggle with the heat or the cold. Remember, so any aspect of our spiritual awakening journey, there are certain things it's gonna find it easy. Like the heat is easy for me, the cold is difficult for me. My ear just started ringing. Wow. Lioness 222, thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate you, Lioness. 22222. In the end of life, we just wanted to be a kid. This is actually who I am. Ooh, it's Penguino. It's Penguino, yeah. But we were never even given an option. No. You know, in the past few years, you were attacked by everyone. Ooh, you couldn't even be a kid. This is the only reality that I will accept. Other than that, you have to ignore it. Okay, you click subscribe. You could do it right now. You're ready to change your life in 2020. You have to stop interacting. Stop interacting with people, things, and situations that are not part of your frequency anymore. So, someone's, complaining and all this other stuff and being nasty. Just ignore them. Block them. Keep going. And another thing, you don't have to explain yourself anymore. There's people that aren't going to make it. And if you're getting triggered by that, you have to get up and you have to do better in 2026. It's like the number one video. It's every day. Not everyone's going to make it, bro. Oh, well. Okay. At the end of the day, It's our frequency. So what we can do, and again, this is why I have, the real life evidence, the everyday life, people, and I see it play out. And that's why when I come and I speak in front of millions of people, I could just speak the truth because it is the truth. I see it play out in everyday life. Have a couple buddies. We were like a group of four, like the four horsemen, okay? And, talking to two of them and to watch them rise, to watch their lives, because they took ownership of their life. They took ownership of their life. And they're in alignment. Their jobs got better. They moved up the ranks in the past couple of years. They got better women in their life. The filth left their life, right? And then we have a buddy. He thinks that we're attacking him, right? Because he wants to hold on. He wants to hold on to the job. He wants to hold on to that narcissistic woman in his life that's destroying him. We could all see it. He can't. Everyone's got to hear this. You got to hear this, right? When people are trying to course direct you, in a head, if a person, you say, you're attacking me. No one's attacking you. Sometimes in life we don't want to see the truth. There were times in life I don't want to see the truth. But when we change and we raise our frequency in 2026, we're going to raise our frequency. I show up every day. Okay, I could use my channel as an example, right? Like my buddies in the gym, like they ask me for advice, right? And I tell it to them straight, and they love me for it, right? So if you're a person, again, ask yourself the question. Do it on the last day. What is triggering you? What you ask? What is triggering you? It's always you. In 2026, it's always you, all the time. In my life, okay, this is the only thing that's acceptable to me, that I can live my life, be a kid, not have to constantly fight every day of my life. That's what I've done. And the fact that I can love, even though I've been attacked for years post 2020, because we were the chosen ones. Did you go through it? This is what the trauma looks like. But what we did was be refined, and the fact that you could love someone unconditionally, that is the answer. Smash the like button for unconditional love. That's the answer. All the time. It's always unconditional love. It's never not. Got to get a new mic in 2026 as well. That's what we got to do. Got to keep going. Nothing's going to be perfect. This live stream did not start off perfect today. It was a disaster, right? Everyone's saying, I can't hear you. I don't know what's going on. And the feeling that I have, it's a reminder. It's a microcosm of what happened this year. And love couldn't hear you. All the barriers, all the walls. Write it down. The old consciousness of separation is coming down. The old consciousness of separation. I got to stay safe. I'm going to run away from everyone. It's coming down. This past year was the example of integrity over shortcuts. Integrity over shortcuts. The shortcuts never last. I have a few gym buddies, right? I know over 15 years, right? Both men and women, right? Look tremendous. No shortcuts, bro. So it's the same thing for our spiritual growth, right? No shortcuts in the gym. There's no shortcuts to spirituality. It's always the mindset. It's always a mindset, whether it's physically, mentally, spiritually, whether it's love, relationships, jobs, wealth. No shortcuts, frequency. Integrity over shortcuts was 2025. And some people don't like it because they're lazy, because they're weak. Do you get it? Once you realize this, and that's why I'm just telling, I know some people watch me silently in the background. You're sick of people. I hear this. I talk to some people, right? And they're afraid of people because of everything erupted post 20. People were rude. And where's the greatest place for that to happen? On the interwebs. Do you know about the internet? Because weak people could hide behind a screen and just be rude to other people. You're being watched at all times. We're being watched at all times, Uncle Mike? Is Big Brother watching us? Actually, yeah, I am Big Brother. And I'm watching you. My sister loves that one. My sister loves that one. You are being watched and documented every breath that you take. Get this through your head moving forward. You're worried about the Akashic records are always that's why I don't care. I don't care. Whoever wants to watch me and this and that, don't worry about it. Just live your life. Akashic records are always watching. If you have no clue what I'm talking about, you're going to click subscribe. You click in Akashic records, Our Everyday Lives, and search it up. You're going to study it. You're going to get it through that brain. That's my life. That's why you don't have to care, right? We put our lives up on the billboard. That's it. You're going to see this. You're going to see it. That's why the separation is getting wider and wider. Accountability. Integrity over shortcuts. I know. I talked to you all. Everyone's life felt like it was knocked down again in 2025. The universe, Akashic records, whatever it is, integrity over shortcuts. All the time. Because the answer is, do you love to sleep? Oh my God. Do you love to sleep peacefully at night? Yeah. Hi. I'm OurEverydayLives. Hi. Welcome to the Our Everyday Lives podcast. Do you like to sleep at night? Oh, yeah. I want to sleep at night. When my head hits the pillow at night, I could fall asleep in 3 minutes. That's the answer. These are the immutable truths of the universe. If you are tossing and turning all night long, you need to click subscribe to this channel for 2026. You cannot be tossing and turning all night long. When my head hits the pillow at night, I fall asleep peacefully. That's the answer. And you know it. You know it yourself. Are you tossing and turning all night long? Can't fall asleep? Or do you fall right out? I fall right out peacefully. Play my 528 hertz frequency, the miracle tone. It's on the page. 528. It really is a miracle tone. It's the miracle of our everyday lives. Here we are. Here we are at the end. The final message of 2025. These simple things, like I'm telling you right now, if you fall right out, Carla Connects can fall right to sleep. You know it yourself. You could lie. You could lie to other people, but you can never lie to yourself because you're in that brain. You're in that brain all day long and all night long. For the avoidance out there, and again, a lot of people, they're just afraid. You're just afraid. You're afraid of love. You're afraid, I'm going to get hurt again. I'm afraid of being gaslit by weak people on the internet. Get up and post your work on the internet today. Right? When I walk, I don't give up. What anyone thinks about me, that's the place you need to be. That's where you need to be. I'm telling you this is the answer for 2026. Ask yourself the question, do you fall right to sleep? Or are the wheels turning? And I went through a phase. So what that means was there was actual things my soul Ready? My soul could not live under those circumstances any longer. Maybe it's your living conditions. Maybe it's in the workplace. Yeah, everything has to feed your soul, Fitbrit, in 2026. You're leaving the life of obligation and you're headed to the life of creation. Right now, the answer was unconditional love. The mind ends excuses and the heart steps forward. The mind ends the excuses and the heart steps forward. And if you do not allow your heart to step forward, good luck. Then there's the tossing, there's and you're going to feel it. Heart chakra activation, not a joke. Documented one on the channel page. Not a joke. Nervous system reset, not a joke. Sleep peacefully at night in 2026, right? Think about Penguino. I love Penguino. Do you love Penguino? I do. I love Penguino. Maybe I'll do the rest of the lesson like this. True love chooses daily, not conditional. What matters in life lasts, and it doesn't depend on mood. You could be in a bad mood, a good mood, calm or nervous. If you're driven to do that work, that's your work, bro. It doesn't matter your mood. You know in your heart. If you're calm, nervous, sad, up, down, angry, if you feel something towards a man, that's your divine masculine, girl. That's the answer. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. And that's what you need in life. The modern society, we watch them, we see them. Everything's conditional, but the answer is always on. If you want your nervous system to be straight, so your what you do for your work or vocation, right? It doesn't matter your ups and downs. You're driven to do that work. It doesn't matter how you feel. You feel something towards another person. That's how you know the answer. Thousands of people, millions of people, there's million people in this, billions of people in this world. It's intuition. 2025 was a test of our refinement of our intuition. That's the answer. It was a refinement of our intuition. 2025. You're sitting there saying, what the is going on? We move towards unity. Again, that does not mean everyone's going to make it. It's free will. So those that pass through the portal, pass through I call it a frequency fence. Anything sounds interesting, click subscribe if you haven't. You move towards people with shared vision. Your relationship, you have shared vision. Not because she's arm candy, bro. Not because he has all the money, girl. Shared vision. Soul. It's always soul. So it's going to be the soul moving forward. Growth and stability. Everything that you went through this past year, this is the final message. Some people saying, thank God it's the final message of 2025. There is an enormity of the stillness that we're in. The void. And we literally watched it play. If you're just getting on now, the whole live stream glitched. I had to start it all over again. In 2025, you went through all of it, and then you got to go all over it again in 2026. So the person, maybe you can reconnect with a person that's a higher version of the person. Don't worry about 2025 version. Get it? You have to feel your way through, and you'll get the answers. So everything that went, just like this example is literally what we had to go the whole year. This is the final message of this year. You went through everything. Nothing made sense. But now in the misconnections, the this, the that in 2026, it's a different version. It's a different timeline. That was the refinement. So it feels wrong right now. It feels everything's weird. We literally see the live stream glitch. I know you're feeling these things, the sadness. There's a reason to all this. Ringing in the ears through the roof. Eyes feeling weird. I'm doing the ascension symptoms that I have experienced and some other people. And the tiredness that sleep cannot touch. So if you're feeling any of these things, let us know in the comments, right? Eyes are getting blurry. Eyes feel weird, right? Lion Teach writes itchy in the eyes, right? A lot of changes going on. Overwhelming. You feel overwhelmed. You can be doing nothing. You feel overwhelmed. Well, the overwhelmed feeling is because there's something that must change in your life. And you, the person that's getting this message, don't get triggered. There's something that you physically have to do. It's never going to go away until you do it. I can reflect on my journey because things had to be done. So the timeline, ready? So that the timeline could stabilize. And until I did those things, there was restlessness. There was the feeling of uncomfortable until I actually did. In 2026, you got to do. Listen to those. Listen to it very strongly, right? I love you guys very much. I'm so grateful for all of your support. And this one glitched today, so grateful if you could click the like button, give a share. We share on Facebook. Hit me up on Facebook. Tremendous posts on Facebook. Interact in the comment section on Facebook. Wow, what a community there. I love you guys so much. New post on Patreon, Instagram, got TikTok. I do most of my posting on Facebook for those that are just finding me for the first time. Thank you for the beautiful comments. We're strutting right into 2026, the greatest year of our everyday lives. If you did not watch the full 2026 energy forecast, I suggest you check it out. Know before you go, right? Know the energies and remember that you are the captain of your ship. Okay, the energies are not going to do things for us, but we need to learn how to ride the waves, navigate the energies, and you will be making 2026 the greatest year of your life. And if you'd like to take the Our Everyday Lives challenge, click subscribe, show up every day for 3 months, and see what happens. All right. And those that have been part of this community, it's a community of empowerment. It's a community of personal development. That's why you're here every day. That's why you're here. Got to be strong now. Got to be strong. Let's do the work. I got to do work. If you have that mind, everything's a mindset. That's why I see people excel in the gym for years and people that they just fade away in you know. Like, we'll see the New Year's resolution crew in the gym. Okay, I gave you the warning shot. It's on the channel page. You could save that video, right? Anyone that did that, you're going to see the difference in 2026. You'll see a tremendous difference. All right, I teach every day here, every day, 9 a.m. Let's get ready. I love you guys so much. Appreciate you. And we made it through the glitch. We did it. I love you guys very much. I am the defender of our everyday lives. No matter what comes your way, light warriors, even if the whole live stream crashes, you got to do it all real quick and you just keep going. That's what we have to do. 2026, the year that we are taking over. I love you guys. I appreciate you. Bye for now.